Yo, what up? It's your man Marco Loco.
Yeah, yeah.
Chilling with Dice.
What up, what up, what up?
About to do this little 88.9 WERS interview.
No. Gonna get my mind right first, doing the illegal shit right now.
Okay. We're about to live this interview life.
Mm-hmm.
This your first time at ERS on your own, right? For your own shit, right?
I've been there before, way back in the past, when I had a 12-inch out along. That was years ago, though. So, yeah, this is gonna be my first time in a long time. Back like I never left.
All right. We'll check back with you in a little bit, dog.
Yes, sir. You know we gotta live that life.
Right now, we got my man Lucky Dice in the
Yeah,
building,
yeah.
Boston's own. What's up, man?
What's up, bro? What's going on, man?
Not much, man. You back out in the streets. You got a new project
Yes, sir.
called Arrogance.
Yes, sir.
Before we get to that, though, I want to take people through the history and get them caught up to right now. So, you've been in the game for about 20 years. You've been holding it down. And I know you've seen the game at different points.
That's right.
So, what do you feel about music right now, man? What do you think about what's going on out here?
Out here, I think it's just an evolution that needed to happen or was bound to happen because nothing ever stays the same, and I think it's basically created a situation where everybody has to step their game up. Everybody gotta get up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Everything. The records you do, the beats you do. So I think it's good, man. It's very healthy. I think it's healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Competitive, but also showing love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And also working together.
It seems like the game kind of went through that. I mean, it went through a dance phase, like on a commercial level, but it seems like a lot of the rhymers are back.
Right.
And Boston's history is true to that as far as hip hop is concerned. What do you feel about the return of the spitters, so to speak?
I mean, for Boston and Mass, it never really left. Like,
well, no, I
you know what I mean?
Right.
So for us, it's not really return to the spitters. It's just the music is catching up to other people feel is acceptable commercially. I guess is how I can put it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But return to the spitters has always been spitters. We're underground culture. Like it's always been underground. Backpack is where it was rooted in. But we've always been inundated from outside influences of what was hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
that's what it is.
Y'all always stay true. So you're back. You got Arrogance. It's through Garble Grenade. So people that don't know what that is, explain to them what that whole movement is and how you ended up presenting your mixtape through that entity.
Okay. So Gargle Grenade is basically was an idea that came up through Rex.
Okay.
He has a joint.
Oh, so it's in the family.
It's like a mantra. It was supposed to be shirts. It's supposed to be like shirts that we were gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of took on a life of its own because we put together a website. Big shouts to Jimmy Jump, who manages that, GargleGrenades.com. Yeah. If you haven't been, log on. It's 80.
Dope, yeah.
It's like 100 countries, around. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So it is what it is, but it's just taking on a life of its own, and it's just kind of elevated from there. So now it's turning into something more than that. It's turning into like kind of a label thing. So we just worked on this project. This was the first one, a little test run. We threw Arrogance out there.
So this is like the inaugural project off this new situation.
Exactly. So, I feel good. I feel good about it. I feel good. We're definitely in the middle of something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just had the Sadat X show last night.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? So we're definitely in the middle of something, and we just gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool. So the project's called Arrogance, and we're gonna get into the title track. Is there anything you want to set up before we get into the song? Or?
It's just like the introductory, back like I never left. Back
like I never left.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back for the first time again. Rewind.
Right.
And let's go. Okay. So that's what it is.
We're gonna get into it right now. Arrogance. Title track off the new mixtape, that was Arrogance.
Yes, sir.
Now, a title like Arrogance, that's not going to go unnoticed. I mean, it sounds like a statement that you're trying to make. What are you trying to say to the people by naming the title of the mixtape?
Well, for me, that was just like, I wanted to do Arrogance in a conceptual way. So I wanted to do like just Arrogant with the lyrics and the beats because that's people do that.
Right.
So I'm gonna just throw this together for you here, have that.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
High energy, take that.
So like this is what I'm doing. I ain't explaining myself.
That's what it is for you.
Right.
Enjoy it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That was the concept behind Arrogance, you know what I mean?
So and where does that arrogance in the good sense come from? I mean, does it come from the years in the game? Does it come from
Definitely.
the level of competition that you think is out there? Like,
all that, but it definitely comes from years in the game. It
Yeah.
definitely comes from being around for a long time and been doing shows a long time and been making records a long time and
Yeah.
jumping in ciphers for a long
a
time.
long time, right?
You know what I'm saying? That you're polished. You kind of you know what you need to do. You know what sounds hot. You know what works. Like so that's what it is. Like you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Absolutely. Did you have a theme, you know, behind the mixtape outside of arrogance? Like sonically, did you want to go a certain place? Like, you know, what was the guiding force behind this project?
This is actually a bridge. Like it's a mixtape, but it's technically a bridge. So if you go back to my other project, which was Blowing Smoke, that I put out like you know virally. You know what I'm saying? That was phase one. This was just a bridge to bring you to my album, which is called Soundscan. That's already done, but it's getting mixed and mastered right now.
Okay.
So this was more of just taking a break. So it's really just supposed to be some fun, high energy, just like you know, enjoy it.
So you slow walking the people to get them where you at.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta handhold them.
You gotta handhold them, right.
I'm doing my way.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm handhold them my way.
Okay. Now another song you have on the project is called Back to the 90s Now. And since you've been doing it for a long time, I mean, you were representing heavy in the 90s. Why did you want to bring that feel back?
Because I wanted to just give a new age version of what that was like. We've lost that, you know? Kinda.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You either get your real poppy, your real, you know what I'm saying, commercially, extra club, you know, extra living the life that the regular person's not living. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everybody can't just spray one, like, you know what I mean? Or make it rain. So back in the 90s, it was more of a cultural thing. So I was just like, let me take it there, but do it new way.
Right. So this is back in the 90s in terms of the whole lifestyle of it. Because I know there's a lot of artists commercially that are pulling on the 90s, but just sonically. So they're sampling R&B groups from the 90s or just trying to recreate that feel. But you're doing it, the whole lifestyle of it. Just,
Right.
you know, what the content was, what the music was, all that.
I mean, that's what I came up in. That's the era I came through. Like, we
Right.
lived that era. Like, you know what I'm saying? The boot camp clicks. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the woo culture. Like,
Absolutely.
when you went to the stores and you went and looked for tapes. Like, you know?
Yeah.
When there was Skippy Whites out here. Like, so, you know, when it was back, when it was that raw essence. Now it's, you know, you got monies, commercials, image.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Back then it was lyrics. That's what that life was. So I wanted to bring that culture back to the new way.
Okay, we go back there. Yeah.
Right now,
You know what I see? Let's go. Back.
Is there anybody? Well, what do you feel about the Boston music scene right now? I mean, you spoke about the essence, like keeping it true, and how Boston's never left. Who new on the Boston scene are you really, you know, into right now?
I'm messing with a lot of people. I'm feeling a lot of people. Fidelia, you know,
Okay.
FN, Dutch Rebel,
Yeah.
you know, Icona, Jay Tronius, Lace D, Money, Burn. Like the list.
Yeah, that's a
Tommy
long. That's a
Ghetto,
long list.
Like the lit Boycott Blues. Like the list is just like I could just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Steve, like I could just keep naming.
Keep
you know what I'm
naming,
saying?
yeah,
Keep naming people. So you know, big shouts out to everybody that's doing it right and doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Just making this movement go. That's what I'm gonna say. You know
What's
what
up
I mean?
with the rest of the M Diesel crew, man? What's up with the crew?
Diesel's out there, you know, Rex is he's that dude.
Yeah.
That's my guy right there, you know what I'm saying? Big shouts to Rex. He's probably going overseas again soon, but he'll be back up here. And Chi Knox, a lot of people don't know, but there's 3 members in them Diesel.
Yeah.
So there's Rex and myself, and then there's Chi Knox, who he paints pictures with the lyrics.
Right.
You know, and we're gonna get him out there real soon. But we're working. We're probably like halfway done with the new project, but we gotta go back in and work on some more records.
So y'all have a group project coming out.
We do. We're gonna try to get it out probably next year. I don't know. We'll see how that goes.
Now, will your solo project be coming out before or after that?
I don't know. It could come out before. It might not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Depends. I think I'm gonna put out some more free music through Gargle Grenades. Make sure y'all go to Gargle Grenades. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's that life.
That's a question I have though, because I'm assuming that, you know, when you were on the scene before in the 90s, music wasn't really given away free. So how's it been adjusting to kind of like the new climate where just music is, you know?
You gotta give it away free nowadays. Like, you can get music anywhere.
Anywhere.
You go online and you get music anywhere. So more or less, you gotta give away your music free because people are not gonna check. Cause someone else is gonna give their music away free.
So why check for you?
So why check for you if I don't know you? I'm not buying your record.
But being from an era where they were buying records, was it like a problem, you know, adjusting to that, or did you just kind of see it, just like, oh well, that's what it is right now?
It's like the evolution of evolution.
That's
You
good.
know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like we bought records, we bought tapes, we bought the CDs,
Yeah.
but it's the digital era now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everyone got iPhones and computer phones. You know what I'm saying? I'll download your record right now.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying? Off Wi-Fi while
Right.
I'm on the train. So
There's somebody probably downloading your record as we speak.
you know what I'm saying? I hope so. You know what I'm saying? Go to my SoundCloud, go to that Gargle Grenades, you know what I mean? But so you have to adjust. We have to. So I feel like, you know, let me give the someone say my mixtape's better than some people's whole album. I'm not saying it. Someone said it. You know what I mean? So give them that free music so when you do put something out that you want people to buy, they know that they, you know what I'm saying? They know.
You built that trust relationship with the audience.
Unless you got a machine behind you and you could just pay.
Yeah.
You can just pay to
kind of
play.
shove it down their throat.
You know what I mean?
Right. Now you have terminology on the mixtape. How did that collaboration come about?
Term my man.
That's your name.
You know what I'm saying? We go back ST, you know what I'm saying? Lawtown.
Yeah.
People's affiliate fam. So he blessed me with that. Like, I'ma just shout out everybody who's on there, man. You know what I'm saying? Charm's on there, Callie's on there, John Hope's on there,
Yeah.
Rex is on there.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Big shouts to those guys for blessing me with their vocals and their lyrics and their gifts and their talents. You know what I'm saying? It's helped me do this. You know?
Absolutely.
But yeah, he just blessed me. It's nothing.
All right.
You know what I mean? With
That's the
family.
crew.
It's cool.
Now before we get into the next song, which is Black 4 Years Straight.
Yes, sir.
That's the next record. Before we get into that, I want to get into a line that you said on Back on My Superstar. I hope you don't mind. The line was, corporate is the work, but music is the calling. And I know
nice.
a lot of MCs that are living that life. I mean, they kind of living the double life. You know, they're doing the 9 to 5, and then when they get off, they're in the studio, or they're doing shows. Speak about how you kind of balance the two. And I mean, because you're heavy out here, you're visible.
Right.
And so I'm assuming that that's taxing. Speak about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna embrace that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because again, like I said, it's not everybody that can be the glamorous, you know what I'm saying, cat on the block. Not everybody's holding hammers. Not everybody is, you know what I'm saying, balling out of control. So most people work. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta speak to the everyday person.
I mean, I think a lot of people can relate. I mean, you know, you went to college. I mean, you're pulling off both successfully. So I think a lot of people can be inspired by, you know, how you're pulling it off.
Because for me, corporate life is nothing. Like, I could do corporate life, it's nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I love music. That's where my heart is. So corporate is the work, because that's what pays the bills. But music is the calling, and eventually that's what's gonna pay the bills. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying?
Good stuff. Okay, so the next track, Black 4 Years Straight. What's the concept behind that before we get into it?
That one was, the idea behind that was like, kind of like, I was saying I'm gonna wear black 4 years straight, but it was more like Black Pride. So it was more like, think like 99 Problems. Like Jay-Z's like 99 Problems.
Right.
Now that visual he had with that video,
Yeah.
kind of. So that is like the basically
Where you were going with
where I was going with it.
Okay.
Jay inspired it because he said that in that joint when he just came back and he was fighting against the audio tune. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? I might wear black 4 years straight. So I was like,
Oh, right.
Right.
On the DOA record.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I go, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't shining, we know you ain't illustrious. Plus your situation feel like one big clusterfuck. On top.
TH, we're here with Lucky Dice, and that was his
yeah.
record off of the Arrogance mixtape, Black 4 Years Straight. Now you chose to end the mixtape with that song. there any meaning behind why you wanted to end it on that note, or?
Just that real rap, bro. You know,
Yeah.
you can't. That's where it comes from. So I believe in ending off albums and projects with strong material. Come in, stay strong, leave strong. You know, so that's why.
Okay, cool. So Arrogance, here's the mixtape, and the next project is.
SoundScan SoundScan's the album.
That's for you. That's your solo project.
Yep. I'm gonna be doing probably another free EP with Blaze P.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna put that together soon and get back to work on this Diesel project as well.
Right.
So some things is coming through Garble Grenades. Make sure you go to that. Make sure you go to my Twitter at LuckyDice1. Find me on the Facebook. You know what I'm saying? LuckyDice617@gmail.com. Hit my SoundCloud, Lucky Dice Music. You know what I mean?
Are you heavy?
Is what it is. I gotta give a shout out to Biggs.
Oh, yeah,
man.
no. Do your thing.
Biggs has been sending me text messages like crazy. Big shouts to Biggs, his brother, man, and his pops driving 95 blasting. I got you, Lowski. All right, cool. So.
Anybody else you want to shout out that was a part of the mixtape that helped you put it together?
Yeah, definitely. You know, the producers, Blaze P, Demo Beats, Coda, the Legend of Coda, in Japan right now, and Soul Theory. So big shouts to them. You know what I mean? They really helped me put together something. I feel that was very nice and enjoyable.
Okay, good stuff. And then
You know.
so Arrogance, you can definitely find it on Garble Grenades.
You can find on Garble Grenades.
Where else? Yeah, where else can they go to
NewEnglandHipHop.com. You can find it on SoundCloud. Go to the Facebook pages, Lucky Dice. Yeah, I mean it's out there. It's called GarbleGrenades.com.
get it? And what's the next record off the project that you're pushing? I know you shot some videos for some records. What's the next kind of movement off of Arrogance?
I'm probably gonna do a video with Rex, H1N1.
Yo, yeah.
So I'll probably get that out there, and I might just do like another video as well. I don't know which one it's gonna be yet, but I definitely gonna do H1N1.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's what's gonna come next.
Well, man, I appreciate you coming through. And before we get out of here, is there anything you want to say to the city of Boston right now?
I would like to say thanks for having me. Appreciate people seeing me put that work in. Best believe it's not the end, it's just the beginning. Because I got a lot coming, and it's only gonna get better. And if you got shows, I want to do shows. So whoever want to do shows, whoever want to do work and wants to make records, beats, shoot videos, whatever, holler at me. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in.
What's that email one more time before we get out of here?
GarbleGrenades.com, unplug that. At LuckyDice1. Marco Loco Films in the building. I gotta shout my man.
Music is
Big up to Break Free.
Music is for
Big
life.
up to my peeps, Rex. Chi. Everybody, Tronius. There's so many people to name. You know what I'm saying? Everybody I mess with, I don't want to make people mad.
Nah,
So.
right.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
get out now before you.
Big
buzz
shouts
out
to
with
you.
somebody.
Big shouts to 889. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Put me on them shows. I need that show life.
Absolutely. Well, look, man, I appreciate you coming through.
Yes,
The
sir.
mixtape is out. It's Arrogance. Lucky Dice is in the building. We're gonna get into a crew member right now. We're gonna do Rex play my music. We're gonna do that right now.
Okay. That's what's up.
889 tonight, WERS.
Chill.